Breaking ball inside. And we're underway. The 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Stepping in, Walker Jenkins. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. One out, bases empty. Just missed.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch, just misses. Beltre getting to start at third, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway, and on the hill, Ubaldo Jimenez. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire.
Inside, almost got him.
1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Jenkins makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Count is full.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Kicks and fires. cut on and miss, struck him out. Top of the second, and now the DH, Manny Ramirez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman. Slider right there.
0-1.
And ball 1. Swung on, belted. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Williams will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And that is out of play. And a base hit into right center field. Coming home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really...
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
But he's safe. Williams over at second. Mayo over at first with 1 away. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
3-1.
That clips the zone, and the count is filled up.
Full count.
Second and third here, 1 away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Driving.
Sosa pulls it down, and that is that. Back in Boston, now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Jimenez back to work. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Back up the... Oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now Jose Bautista. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The Mariners knew
0-1.
what they had. Signed him in July of 2017
1-1.
for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
That's off the mark, and the count 2-1. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year,
2-2.
the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. David Ortiz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On to first, in time. So the drop third strike. Back now at Fenway. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And it's strike two.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs,
1
ball
strikes.
one. That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Pickoff moved to second. Carroll dives back in, but they got him. Just missed.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames throws to first in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Beltre takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That one ripped left field. That's back. And it bangs off the monster. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he dives in ahead of the tag. That one the other way. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. Curve in the dirt. Next offering misses down and away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And here is Samuel Basallo. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That misses the
Ball.
zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And now Terry Pendleton.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
And a 2-1 on the way.
No, that missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Count is full.
Goes down swinging for the strike. Back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. So up next, Carson Williams. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And the next pitch is way outside. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Back here at Fenway, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Tap foul at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Struck him out swinging. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Bautista, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now Jason Varitek. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Pitching change here. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field. Ramirez on the move. Brings it in. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Outside. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1. That's a ball.
There's a strike. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now one miss.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's a ball.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And misses inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Rips that one center field. Rodriguez racing over to make the catch. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-2. Ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The next offering misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first. David Ortiz digs in. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez on at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Throws it away. Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Basallo at the plate now, and that's inside. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Swinging a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come. Top of the 6th inning. And here is Adrian Beltre. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Torres drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Adames sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Curveball drops in there.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Slider misses outside. Goes down looking. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Carson Williams. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now a chance for Kobe Mayo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
That one out to right. Sosa snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low. Line drive, fair ball.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Meisner in the box now, no balls and a strike. Fouled off, he was late. Varitek off of first with 2 away. Left field, way back there. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Varitek down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-1.
And a breaking
1-1.
ball misses outside. And there's a ball. That one misses. 3-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a slow roller. Beltre slings to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Rodriguez up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Runner on the go. On the ground right side. That ends the inning. We go to the eighth, and now the right. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Bobby Milner.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground right side, Ortiz takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now here is Adrian Beltre. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Strike on the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. On the ground to third, Pendleton. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here in Boston, here is Gleyber Torres. Arrieta back to work. Up and in, ball one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. And that one is inside. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Grounds one to short. Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away. So digging in, Terry Pendleton.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ball one there.
1-0.
And a foul ball. And makes the grab. That. Back here in Boston. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. That clips the corner. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. Sosa hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And that is that. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Late with the swing there.
It's 0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9.
That's
Up and in, and a count 1-2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. He's 2 outs away. Sammy Sosa will hit next.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No
He's had a
ball,
tough day
1
at the
strike.
plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think
1-1.
negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
1-2 is the count.
And look out,
That got him.
as
Take
that
your
one
base.
ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. And that's too high.
That's a ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This one in the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.